know in nursing that who you associate yourself with, who you associate yourself with can cause your career? I bet you didn't know that. Stay tuned. Friend, and I tell you who you are. You heard that saying before. It's very true. Welcome back. Welcome back. New subscriber? My name is Patrice M. Foster. I talk about issues in nursing. Some are positive, some are negative, but the reality is what happened in the real life. I don't know what they tell you on the other channel. We work hard and we play. But this channel is about nursing and issues that affects us. If you didn't have any friends in 2023, do not open your heart too wide for friendship. Yeah. Thank you for being here. So, show me your friends and I tell you who you are. And only your friends know your secret. Doesn't that sound like a Bob Marley song, don't it? And only them will reveal it, yes. So I wanted to talk about, friendship and relationship in nursing. I'm not talking about love. I'm talking about getting along with each other as a team player or one that's going to be at the side giving orders. A lot of us don't like to take orders. It depends. It really do. It's not like we don't like to take orders. It's how people talk to you. I want to address this before 24 come in. To administration, to healthcare, the bosses. You hear the saying, treat each other the way you would like them to treat you. A lot of us get in these positions and they forgot that once they were a nurse. Once they started out and the ones, they're getting younger and younger. They put them in managerial position. They don't care how they talk to you. And a lot of us are older and we tolerate it. I want you to know why we tolerate it. We can't. I was in a situation where I've seen a nurse. She was a young nurse. And her boss talked to her, I guess, I felt it was disrespectful. But I would not have talked to my boss the way that I saw her cursing at her boss. And it was overlooked. But I guess I'm a dreamer. I just want us as nurses to support each other. And I don't see it in the near future. And the window of nurses coming on board, every job I have, the first thing they tell you, oh, we got a lot of staff. And I don't think administration get it. I really don't. They forget or forgotten that they were nurses. Because some of those administration people are nurses. Yes. I guess you didn't know that. The man that sit up there as a CEO, he was once a nurse. And they come off, oh, I'm a nurse and I'm going to treat my nurses this and we're going to give, But they don't understand it. They don't get, when it comes down to money, the bottom line, that goes out the way. Keep them short. Keep them short because, especially now, ain't it the holiday? The budget, the bonus, because they sure don't give nurses. They should do that, right? The nurses that been on the job for a long time. Here's to you. Thank you, because I couldn't be you. They are in one job for 35 years. And I can imagine why they stay. It's not about, some people feel like this was the best job for them. And as much as you see me as a travel nurse, there's times if I had one thing to say that I regret that I did not consistently stayed a long time and retire at one job and then go traveling. I did the other way around. Because maybe I would be in a better position like the other nurses with their pension, and they can travel and they get a pension. They have nothing to worry. But I don't worry about those things. It's in the past. I got to move forward. I got to always, channel it in a positive way. Mistakes, you stumble, you pick yourself up, and you keep going. I've learned that. So that would be one of if you ask me what do I regret in life, that's probably, or if I had to do something different, that's what I would do. I probably would stay a little longer. But we're not talking about that now. We're talking about how administration don't get it. They don't get the fact that they'll see you're short, you're one nurse. The floor should have like 2 or 3, and they only have 1, and they don't care. Let me give them a pass. It's not that they don't, I'm going to put it out there. It's not that they don't care. They just can't get the staff. The bottom line, nobody want to come in there and work. Why? They should when they sit in the corporation and talk about blah, 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 this, that, they should talk about how can we keep the staff? Money ain't holding them. And if you new nurses out there think, I'm going to go to nursing school because they make a lot of money. Okay. You may get a lot of money, but how long can you stay at that job? Some people stay and put up with the BBS. Some people snitch their way to the top and forget about others. But you just cannot stay. And I wonder, what can we do, or what can they do as in the administration to get some staff? My ideal job, I think it's everybody's ideal job. An ideal job is adequate staffing. Not only is it because you're putting your nurses at risk, and you wonder why most of them is out sick. And sometimes you feel like you come into that burned out point and you can't call off. They get upset. They want to write you up, suspend you. If you leave a little early, it's a problem. If you had a situation at home, it's a problem. They don't want to give you no mental day, it's a problem. So you got to make up that how to get your own mental day. You got to fib it. To lie. Who wants to lie when they want a little breather? Why can't they just give it to you? You know why? Because they don't have any staff. One nurse is utilized all over. All over. So they're sharing nurses. And I know that's no excuse for them, at least. You got to do better. You got administration. You have to do better to get these staffing in, get these nurses in. Okay, pay my student loan, pay it all off. Maybe I'll stay a little longer. That's what we want to hear. We don't make enough. And I just told you money don't keep us. You know what annoys me? The other day I got an email and Maxima, yeah, the agency. How, Patrice, we got this psych position. And so I read it. Oh, it's not 13 weeks, 26 weeks assignment. Now, if you don't have a house, then you could do travel nursing, don't have and save all your money. Just like a truck driver, they live in their house, which is the truck. They make a lot of money, they save it, they don't have any other bills. So if that's you, but I know I have other responsibility. I can't leave somewhere where I was living and go away for 26 weeks. That's why you see in Atlanta, everybody moving in people's house and you can't get them out. So these kind of assignment, I can't take this kind of assignment. And they don't even offer housing. Isn't that something? So to me, it's like the agency just thinking the bottom line for themselves. And the skimping pay. Skimp off of the blend rate. I don't even want to talk about that. But anyway, back to administration goes to the agency too. Because the agency will get the overtime for bill for overtime. Martin Luther King Day, Labor Day, Christmas, whatever. And you don't get it because that's the blend rate. All you getting is 2,000 whatever number they come up with. So they don't get it. They rather the nurse work short. I mean, they have this great schedule. They have a nurse that does the schedule, or maybe they have a CNA they train or LPN they train to do the schedule. Schedule look nice now. You looking at it. Oh, we got 6 nurses tomorrow. Oh, Lord. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to calm down the floor, and then we're going to chill. You come in, and what you see? Foster. Can you go to unit 6? Foster. Can you go back to unit 2? They don't have no nurse. The nurse is coming. Coming from where? And you know in your heart, there's no nurse coming. You're going to be there the whole night. That means it's 12-hour shift, right? So from 7 p to about 12 a.m., you just did a full-time work on that busy floor, med surg. And so 1 o'clock, they pull you to another one, short stay. So you're doing 2 jobs right there. And you should be smiling. You should say, yeah. And if you open your mouth, you get that black nurse syndrome. You're not supposed to speak up. Why me? Why me? Why me? I'm the only floater in the building. I don't argue. I don't argue. A lot of nurses don't argue, the older nurse, because we're on a mission. We know what we're here for. We have to provide for our family, so we tolerate. But I don't like to tolerate the abuse for too long. I just gotta deuce, I'm out. I don't like that when I just get to the point, I feel like when I just get to the point, I don't think about anything. It's just in my mind, I'm out. Not knowing I don't have a job to walk into. I'm just quitting. Not quit like before when I was younger. Resign. And sometimes I go back because I resigned. Sometimes I don't. Because I have this philosophy. Why look back? Never look back. They say that in the Bible. Turn the pillar of salt. So I don't like to look back. I don't like to go back to the same place unless it's a different company. I should say I don't like to go back to the same company. Anyway, they don't get it. They don't get it. Some come in and it's so much chaos when you go in some of these jobs. Chaos and toxicity. But I want you to know and keep in mind, not everybody. It's all about who you work with. And I feel like you have to be the change agent. You have to set the standard when you walk in there. You know what you're going to tolerate, right? You know that if you want respect, you might not get it, but you do the right thing at all times. Do not cut corners. You know, there's some people we hear in the news, some just on not only YouTube, but all over, they've been doing things to others on the low. They've been doing the wrong all their life until one day the tide turned and it all come crumbling. So I think I want to leave with you and said, don't worry about it. Just do. If they pull you, just go. And when you feel like you can't take it and you feel like it's too much, then you make a decision. Don't stay in a place that's going to make you sick. And when I say sick, I mean sick. Stress can make you sick. If you feel like, you know, they have all these laws that open door policy, and sometimes you think that you should take the bait and go in and I got a problem, this and that. But it backfire in your face, and to the point where I just leave you with this. Don't give up, nurses. And so for the new nurse coming in to 2023, moving into the future, don't give up. You may fall, just pick yourself up. You know why you're here. You must have gone through something, or maybe you're not. But don't let anyone push you out of the job. Don't be a rolling stone. Be proactive. You know, try to talk to them in a concerted way. I just want you to know that no act of kindness, little bitty one, goes unnoticed. They may not say anything, but when you leave, you left an impact there. Be nice, be kind, most of all, to yourself first. Be true to yourself. Know what you can do, what you will tolerate. Don't overextend yourself. If you can't, learn to say no. And that's something I had to learn. Learn the difference between friends and associate. Because it's going to come up. It's going to keep coming up in your life. The difference if you don't know. And I'm speaking from my experience. Learning the difference. Your coworker is not your friend. I hate to tell you this. Your bestie, your BFF, is not your friend that's working with you. You have another life outside of work. Utilize it. And some people may just like to be by themselves. It gives you strength. It renew your spirit. Give you hope. Maybe I need to go back into nursing. But if you stay in that toxicity, if you stay in that toxic environment, you get caught up. Everybody like a good gossip. I would be lying if I didn't tell you I love the tea too. But you don't make it constantly be in it. Walk away sometime. And that's what I want you to think about. There's a lot of nurses that are going into nursing right now. For the future nurse, you be the change agent. First, start with yourself. Have a wonderful day and night in your state or your country. Thank you.